32nd Army Air Missile Defense Command welcomed a new command sergeant major to Fort Bliss, but he is no stranger to the Sun City. The unit's top enlisted man, Raymond Belk, just earned the rank of command sergeant major, but he's held the title of El Pasoan since he was a child. The 32nd spearheads the Army's air defense units, and his new post makes him responsible for 9,500 soldiers worldwide. ABC 7's Nicole Gomez sat down with him to talk about his journey back to his hometown in a story you'll see only on ABC 7.
When I found out that the military was going to become my career, and I saw how I can impact other people, that became the motivating factor to stay in, because I have the ability to lead and influence others.
Command Sergeant Major Belk left El Paso for basic training at Fort Sill, Oklahoma in 1997 and returned to Fort Bliss for air defense training. Through the years, he's held several positions across the globe and earned many awards, but leadership remains his motivation.
Able to see the people that you have led over the course of your career and have influenced and impacted and watched them grow and be successful. That's what's really rewarding.
Command Sergeant Major Belk says he learned from the best, a retired soldier he happens to share a name with. Retired Sergeant First Class Arlie Belk, his dad.
My dad was more of the disciplinarian, standard bearer, set the example for myself and my brother.
And that discipline paid off in the sports he played growing up in Northeast El Paso.
Command Sergeant Major Belk credits his background in sports to his physical determination, but his mental toughness, that was developed right here on the Andrus High School football field.
Command Sergeant Major Belk had been introduced to Army values from birth. Sometimes even that took a back seat to the typical teenage boy fumbles. He was ineligible to play football in his junior year of high school because of his grades.
So when I watched his face of that disappointment, that affected me more than any kind of talking to or restriction could have. I just remembered the look on his face of just complete disappointment.
His dad told him he needed to make a choice, either go to college or join the military. That's exactly what he did. Now he credits his faith and his love for family for his success.
I have a God in my life, my family, to my wife Gloria, both my kids, Dominic and Raymond, they are my purpose. Of course, my mother and father, my heroes, being there, loving me unconditionally.
Command Sergeant Major Belk plans to build leaders based on his life experiences, all of which have roots here in the borderland. Nicole Gomez, ABC 7.
And he served in the Army for 24 years and has been deployed 3 times. We at ABC 7 would like to welcome him back to El Paso and wish him continued success.